Hey guys, this is the Tech Nerd channel, and today I have yet another exciting video for you guys. But before I start the video, I want to say something. We have recently reached 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and that is a huge milestone for me. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing. That being said, we have our first collaborative video on the channel, and I'm really excited about this one. The audio company Maono reached out to me and they wanted me to review their Wave T5 AI wireless lavalier microphone. And I said, absolutely yes, but I told them that here at the Tech Nerd channel, we do things a little differently. And they asked me, what do you do that is so different? And I told them that I'm gonna be completely honest, even though you are the one sending me this unit free of charge, but I will give my audience an honest review of the product. I'll tell them what I like about it. I'll tell them what I don't like about it. I'll tell them what the company needs to improve. So if you're okay with all of that, you may send me the product. And they said, yeah, we don't mind. And this is just to tell you that they have no say in what I am about to discuss with you. I don't even know what I'm gonna discuss because we haven't opened the product yet, but rest assured they will watch the video with you guys. That being said, let's start with the box. The box looks really nice. The black and yellow, I think it's universal. Like the contrast is really good. You can see the reflection on the mics itself. It's a very poppy design, a little fingerprinty, but that's fine. On the top we have the branding Maono, #1 best-selling internet microphone worldwide. I don't know if that claim is true, but we're gonna take it at face value. This side, really nice design on the other side. As I said, I really like the way the box look. And yeah, it says it's designed for the iPhone, but we shall soon discover that it does include adapters for the iPhone, for the Android devices, USB-C cameras, and an actual DSLR receiver with 2 mics and a charging case. Let's take it out of the sleeve. I'm gonna put the sleeve aside. Box within a box, looks nice. Okay, that was a very nice suction pull. So okay, a little bit of markings from the what do you call it, the pouch inside, but a really nice cardboard box. Gonna put that to the side. All right, so first up we have this nice fake suede pouch. It has something inside. Let's see what that is. Okay, so it includes a couple of magnetic necklaces, so you can attach the mic to it, and then it's on you at all times. There's that. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable, and then we have a USB-C to USB-A cable. So those are all the cables that come in the package. Then you have a little card that tells you what it includes. This side is the one that we got, the combo version, and if you just got the camera transmitter receiver set, it would be this one. But right now we're gonna look at this one. So you get a couple of transmitters, 1 camera receiver, 1 Type-C receiver, 1 lightning receiver, a couple of clips, and 4 magnetic sheet. Now I don't know what that means. We're gonna see what that is. A USB-C to A, a USB, they didn't mention the USB-C to C cable, but then you have a 3.5 mil cable. I guess we'll find that inside. And then those necklaces that we talked about, some dead cats, the charging case, a pouch, and the case, plus a user manual. So this is what we're gonna get. We're gonna put it to the side. You have some reminders and some information, I guess. You can look that on the internet. And then you have the user manual, which is a decent size. It's in English and another language, so reasonable. You can read that if you have to. Then you have a few stickers. I like that. I like this idea. So you have a thumbs up, a heart, an okay, an emoji, another emoji, a cat with a heart, and then you have some plain ones like white, black, depending on what you're wearing and you want to hide it. But if you want to pop it, you can put the stickers that say Maono or anything else. So yeah, I like this stickers idea. I like that on the Hollyland and I like it on this. We're gonna put this on the side, and finally this is some rat poison, and that's the end of the box. So we're gonna put the box aside, and look at that. This is a really nice hard shell case. I must say the materials used and the way it feels, it does feel protective, like it can take a beating. So that's nice that Maono actually included a case that houses everything. Right now we only have the cables, which you don't really need to house in the case anyway. It's just a USB-C to C and a C to A cable, but other than that, everything else I'm hoping we're gonna find inside. So opening up the box, you have a couple of compartments. Everything is very neatly organized. Let's look at the top pouch first. So as they said, you get a couple of dead cats for your mics, and you also get a 3.5 millimeter cable for the camera receiver. So we're gonna put that on the side, and then we move on to the main compartment. Looks really neatly designed. First, let's take out the clips. So these are the two magnetic clips. They are indeed magnetic. And then we're gonna put that to the side, and you have your USB-C adapter with a couple of lights to tell you what's going on, and a button which I'm assuming is for syncing if it goes out of sync. And on one side you have a dedicated charging cable. So if this is plugged into your phone, you can charge the phone with this one. Same goes for any camera that uses USB-C for charging. So we're gonna put this on the side, and then we also have a lightning adapter with the same kind of a layout. And now we move on to the main bit. So first of all, the case. Okay, this feels good. This feels, I was not expecting it to feel this good. The material they used, it's definitely not cheap. This goes for $140 on Amazon as of now. They do have a discount deal going on. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but the regular price is 165 Canadian. Right now it's 140. I will have links in the description, so if you want to check them out, please do so. That being said, the case itself does not feel cheap at all. It does feel on par with other quality brands. Okay, the hinge quality again, very satisfying click. Yeah, that's a satisfying click, and as soon as you open it, you get to see the charging indicator light up, so it tells you how much charge the case has. So right now we're at about 75%. This is pretty good. So if we stop playing with it and open it up, eventually you're gonna find 1 and 2 transmitters and the camera receiver. Wow, that click sure is good. Like, I am actually enjoying closing and opening it, so this is good. Now let's come talk about these. So right off the bat, the transmitters, they look very, very similar in size and the way they feel to the Hollyland Lark M2, which I would say is the pioneer of this type of shape for a microphone. There are many others that now got inspired by the same design, and this is one good, very good implementation of it. It's not a sin to copy somebody, but if you're doing it, make sure to add something to it, and also don't compromise on what's already there. From looking at it, one thing that I can already tell what Maono improved on the design is the magnet. The magnets on the Hollyland Lark M2 are not the strongest. There have been many times when I'm out and about and it just falls through my shirt, and the magnet gets lost, and then you're scrambling and looking on the street for your mic transmitter. So but this one, I can already tell just by doing this that it is a much stronger magnet. So points to Maono for actually improving on Hollyland's design. So I'm gonna remove this bit of tape here so we can give it an actual charge and continue our review. That is one done, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one. There we go. I'm gonna just take this tape off if I can. There we go. So we are good, and I believe it's gonna have a similar thing here, so I'm gonna take it off the transmitter as well. Looking at the transmitter, you have a power button, you have a USB-C for charging. And up top you have some light indicators for transmitter 1 connected, transmitter 2 connected, and of course what mode the transmitter is in. That being said, on the other side you have a 3.5 millimeter connection jack, and this I believe is a mode selector, M and S. We're gonna find out what those are just in a bit. And this is a dial that you can turn, and I believe this will turn the gain for the microphones. The layout then again is pretty similar to the Holylands, which I will show you in a bit, but right now this is all about Maono. But I like the implementation, it's lightweight, the build quality is decent, and this is the complete set. So I'm gonna charge this up a little and see you in a bit. Alright guys, so I charged the mic for a bit. It's still going on, but it's gonna do for our purposes. So in this section of the video, we're gonna talk about connectivity. In front of me, I have an iPhone with a Lightning connector, an Android phone with a USB-C connector, and a DSLR that will use the receiver with a 3.5 mm connection. So we're gonna see how fast and how effortlessly this mic connects with all of these three devices. So let's just take out one of the transmitters, put this aside. In front of me, I have the iPhone connector. We're gonna take this, we're gonna plug it in the iPhone. It pops up, and immediately you can see it's already connected. This was fast. This was really fast. All right, we're gonna put this back. I'm gonna take it off. We're gonna now take the USB-C connector, take the Android phone, plug that in, and see how fast this connects. There we go. Beautiful. This was really fast. Okay, now we're gonna take this off, put this aside. Now I'm gonna have to take the transmitter out and see how fast it connects. And boom, right in front of your eyes, it just connected. I didn't even need to connect it to the camera because it's a charging device. Those other two adapters, they take their power from the device, the phone, but this one, it actually does charge. You can use a USB-C, or when you put it in the case, you can charge it up. So as you can see, this is one, and I'm sure if I take out the other one, it's also gonna connect. So there we go. You have connection immediately. So this is really fast. Now, when I say fast, I am comparing this to the mic that I'm using to make this video, and that is the Hollyland Lark M2. So in this next section, we're gonna talk about the similarities to the Hollyland because it's an obvious inspiration. They're not trying to hide it. If it's a good design, I don't mind somebody copying somebody's design, taking inspirations if, as I said, they can improve on it and keep what was good intact. Right now, from the start, the build quality on these two is pretty similar, I want to say. The Hollyland case is a little longer, a little shorter, and the width is it's about the same. The build quality, it's pretty much the same. The only thing that I can comment on, the Hollyland has a little metal area where the hinges, this is all plastic, but right now it's a pretty comparable, satisfying click on both. If we open them up, you'll see one of the mics is missing. That's because I'm using it to make this video, but this is how the mic on the Hollyland looks, and let's just see how it compares to the Maono. So right off the bat, you can see it was a clear inspiration. At this point, I don't even know, I have to look at the logo to see which one is which, but I like the shinier grill on the Maono, and the LEDs is right there. And then on the side, Hollyland just has one button, that is the power, sync, and everything else. This has a power button, but then it also has a mute button, which is pretty decent. And at the bottom you have a connector, and as I said, this magnet, it's not the strongest. I don't know how well it comes off on camera, but it's the snap, and it's not very strong. On the other hand, this one, I can already tell the resistance on it and the snap. That is a much snappier magnet compared to to this one. So right off the bat, they did improve the magnet, and I appreciate it. The design remains pretty much the same. Same dimensions, maybe a hair larger on the Maono, but they look pretty similar. Weight wise, they are pretty comparable. They don't want to get separated. All right, I'm gonna put this back in the case. We're gonna do some more comparison with the Hollyland later in the video, but right now this video up until this point has been recorded by the Hollyland Lark M2. So if you want a recap of how the Hollyland sounds, you can go back and listen to the video up until now, because now we're gonna switch to the Maono Wave T5. Alright guys, so now we are connected with the Maono Wave T5. Now listen to this audio carefully and tell me in the comments if you can spot any differences, anything that changed, anything that strikes you immediately between the Hollyland and the Maono. I still have not listened to either, so I'm not gonna comment on that just now, but this is how the Maono Wave T5 sounds connected via the lightning connector to an iPhone. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna sound pretty much similar when it's connected to an Android phone, or if it is connected to a DSLR with the dedicated receiver for the camera. But that being said, this is how the mic sounds. Alright, so in this section of the video, we're gonna take a look at the Maono Link app. Now, once you install the app, the first thing you'll see is that it's waiting for insertion, which is a pretty funny way of saying that they want you to attach the adapter. And I'm also gonna take one of the the transmitters out, and then now it's asking for a bunch of permissions. We're gonna confirm, and there we go, we are connected. So right now, if I bring this up to my mouth, you can see that it is indeed picking the audio, but I am connected to you via the Hollyland again because I wanted to show you the setup. So this is the microphone gain. I really like the way they implemented this. You have a very classy image on top. You have the battery indicator for the mic, because this one is out, other one is offline. If I take the other one out, I'm sure it's gonna get online, and voila, there you go. It's giving me a prompt to update the firmware. We are gonna do that right about now, and it says choose to upgrade firmware. Oh, okay, so I have a bunch of options. I'm gonna choose the transmitter first. So it says background upgrades are not supported, so I'm gonna have to keep the app open to get it done, and thankfully it's going pretty fast. So as you can see, transmitter 1 is getting an update, and it's flashing yellow while it updates. So transmitter 2 also has a firmware, so I think it's gonna go one by one. We will find out. I'm just gonna place them right here. I'm not gonna cut this part because this is important. Sometimes flashing can go wrong. It can maybe change a few attributes. So you just saw how the app looked, and you also got a glimpse of how it sounds before doing the upgrade. So now when we actually do it, we're gonna be in a position to compare. So I'm gonna take the transmitter out as well, just so we don't miss anything. So we're about at 50%. Then again, not gonna edit this part out because I believe this is important. It says update log has a bunch of things that they added, like a battery indicator for the camera version of the transmitter, optimized low battery solution and reboot cycle on camera, receiver, Lightning C and Apple devices, streamlining pairing process and enhanced repairing experience, which was actually pretty good. When I initially paired it with my phone, with the other phone, with the camera transmitter, it all went pretty smooth, but they are improving on that, which is pretty good. The upgrade is very important for the experience optimization of the camera version. Please be sure to update the upgrade in a timely manner. Okay, we did that. I'm glad that we did. We're almost done, and there we go. So it says update complete. The firmware of the current product has been successfully upgraded. The device initialization will take about 30 seconds. Please wait a moment. We got it. So now it's, just offline. And oops, I should connect it like that. All right, let's see how it actually fares. I believe this was the transmitter, and now I'm getting it for receiver. Okay, so we're now getting it for the receiver. All right, we're gonna touch that. So we are going to be upgrading the receiver now. Not sure how long this is gonna take. So again, yellow flashing. It is indeed doing something. So this one's taking a while. I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys, so we have finished the upgrade for everything, both transmitters and this receiver. I don't know if the USB-C receiver also needs an upgrade, but that is not connected, so that's why I probably did not get it. We're gonna hit start. So as you can see, we have the gain setting right here, which I really like. We also can see that both mics are indeed connected and working. I want to talk about a little bit about the lights. So if the lights on the transmitter and the receiver are blue, that means that they are paired, connected, but not operating in noise reduction mode. If I hit this button once, you're gonna see that this light turns green, and so does the light on the connector, and so does the light on the other one. So all of them are now functioning in noise reduction mode. If I hit the button on the other transmitter one time, everything goes back to blue. Now I'm gonna have to see if I can keep one in noise reduction mode and the other one in normal mode, but I don't think that's possible, because if I hit it on any of the devices, it changes colors on all three. That being said, we then have the noise reduction options. We have slight, moderate, aggressive, custom, and if you go to custom, you can choose the level of noise reduction you want. This is actually really smart and very different from the Hollyland, where you have very basic control over noise reduction, but this gives you a lot of room to adjust and play and see what best fits you. This is noise coloration, so if you want to enhance the voice, make it bright, warm, and or add a little more husk. Then we have phone speaker output. So when the mics are connected, do you want your phone speaker to function? Of course, that's a good idea. And then finally you have channel, either record in mono or stereo. For stereo, it's now switching. Now one mic is recording the left channel, one mic is recording the right channel. We're gonna keep it to mono for right now, so both mics record the same way and there is no stereoscopic sound. So this was the app, really clean, really easy to understand, and this actually shows mic 1 and mic 2. I think it means it's connected. I'm not sure. Let's just take one of the mics, put it back inside the case and see. Okay, there we go. So one of the mics just went gray. That means it's off. If I take it out, and hopefully there we go. So it's connected back up online. So a lot of visual feedback on the app. It shows how much charge each mic has. It does not show the level of charge on the case, but then again, the case does not connect to the app. It's only the mics via the transmitter. This is how it is. And if we go to settings, no upgrade required. All the firmwares have been updated. So this was the unboxing and first look of the Maono Wave T5 AI wireless lavalier microphone set. Now, initially I wanted to make the unboxing and the review in one video, but because we got into the app and there were a lot of details, I think it's better that I cut the video right here and then share the review part of it in a separate video. I hope you guys catch me on that video and find out what I feel about this product. So far, everything looks very good, very promising. There are a lot of features on the app that I want to test in detail, and the unboxing experience was really nice. The product quality seems decent. In the next video, I really want to compare it to my go-to everyday mic. That's the Hollyland Lark M2. We're gonna do some outdoors test, some indoors test, some distance testing, and come to a conclusion that whether or not this product is worth 140 Canadian dollars. I hope you can join me in the next video for that. Until then, take care, guys.